Hello, everyone. Welcome to our daily Shreem Brzee live chanting here on Friday, the 29th of May, 2020. My name is Sucharita. For those of you who don't know me, wishing you all a very warm welcome. It is so awesome. We are chanting every day have been chanting every day since April 5th. As productive ply, so that we can bring peace and prosperity and enlightenment to the earth plane, especially during these uncertain times. So welcome everybody. Those of you who have been joining and you completed a 30-day challenge, kudos to you. Those of you who have been joining and completed a 48-day challenge, awesome to you. And those of you who continue on, well, OMG. Who are we going to be at the end of May? So every day in May, we've been chanting, and there are people who have been coming and going. So if you can total up your days of chanting, maybe you'll have 30 days and you won't even know it, or 48 days, that'll be fabulous. And those people who have started from the beginning, we will have 57 days together, maybe 78, who knows, right? So that is quite something, especially when we consider what's going on in everyone's life. It's so busy, and there are a lot more things going on at home. If kids are having to do their schoolwork at home, and then homework and all the activities that you need to do while you're in isolation or lockdown. So we are going to dive into a beautiful practice today. And why am I saying that? Well, we have the goddess energy, super goddess energy to support us. It's a Friday here in Toronto, Canada, Eastern Daylight Savings Time. And Fridays are ruled by Venus, the planet. And then the overlord is the goddess Lakshmi Shreem Brzee. So it's all about comforts. It's all about joy and happiness, relating to one another in a very uplifting way, and also a very comforting way. So comforts, material comforts, as well as spiritual comforts. Devotion is a big one that we want to experience, or at least explore, not just chanting a mantra and hope it all works out. We want to feel the goddess. We want to feel what devotion means to us at this point in time. So it's the wisdom of the goddess that we're going to be inviting in on a Friday here. And then we have, it's an 8th waxing moon. And that is a moon that is associated with the god of time, Kalabhairava. And he's more readily available, though, on the waxing cycle, although we will acknowledge him today. And what does he do? He gives us miracle consciousness. So he helps us to manage our time and money and energy wisely. So he called you, you're here, and you're managing your time, your money, and your energy wisely. Because when you do something that's spiritual at the right time, you are going to be receiving divine blessings or guidance from the divine so much more readily and easily than if you go against the grain. So he opens up the miracle consciousness to jump out of slow time and get into a higher state. So Kalabhairava's energy, also the energy of the goddess Durga. Durga removes dukkha. Dukkha is suffering at any level. So it can be mental, emotional, spiritual, physical suffering, pain and suffering. So we may feel some of that coming up, and it may feel like, ugh, I don't want this to haunt me. I want to just chant Shreem Brzee and bring in a little piece of heaven on earth. So the goddess Durga is going to be readily available. And what does she represent? She gives us the power and the energy to override those negative, congested memories that are maybe haunting us, or some energies, emotions that we just can't seem to shake. So she'll just diffuse it all. And then we have the goddess Varahi. And the goddess Varahi is the Shreem Brzee of 2020 and beyond. So it is such a great time to come together and bring in the goddess energy on a Friday, the 8th waxing moon. And also we have the star, which is Purva Falguni. And Purva Falguni is associated with the goddess Lakshmi Shreem Brzee. So, OMG. If we don't feel the goddess tonight, I don't know when we're going to feel her. So we'll get into it now, where we can go internally, and we're going to align our chakras so that we will have a great Wi-Fi connection with the divine. And then we will get into our Shreem Brzee chanting. And then we will come back together. And if you want, we can gaze at a ghee lamp for about 9 minutes, which will feel like super fast, like 9 seconds, maybe a minute. It goes by really fast. And people have been sharing how they've seen the goddess come in, because all this energy is culminated with everybody from around the world focusing on the goddess coming in. So even though we're here by ourselves in our own space, watching our phone or our computer, our laptop, whatever it is that we're tuning into, then we will also have this tremendous amount of energy available, so that when we're gazing into the ghee lamp, then the goddess can appear, or many divine beings can appear. So it is something, if you haven't explored yet, we invite you all to do it. It's amazing. You might see different colors, pinks and purples, and those are the colors of the goddess as well. So let's see what happens. With the grace and blessings of Dr. Pillai, he's guided our souls to be here. This is a super duper karma, because anytime we come together and we do a spiritual practice, we diffuse a lot of our stubborn karmas that we couldn't be able to do on our own. So we've been invited to come by Dr. Pillai at the level of the soul. And then we are always inviting you here, because it's been a fabulous community. I'm so happy to be a part of it. And we will get ready now to get into our practice. So closing your eyes and putting your attention internally. When we close our eyes, we shut the world out. And when we shut the world out, then we go to our inner world. And that is the kingdom within, or the queendom within, which is way more powerful than this material world where we're going through uncertain times. So we'll invite the divine beings to come in and help us to remove obstacles, and then enliven our chakra system to connect with the divine beings. So beginning at the base of the spine, pour your attentional energy down your legs into your feet and toes. Imagine a reddish orangish light that is dazzling, sparkling, or it can be like a liquid light pouring down your legs and back up, seeking out anything that makes you to feel stuck in life, and helps to diffuse that energy so you can be feeling freer to move about. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha Nirvignam Kuru Kuru. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha Nirvignam Kuru Kuru. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha Nirvignam Kuru Kuru Nirvignam Kuru Kuru Nirvignam Kuru Kuru. Now put your attention on your backbone. Imagine a ray of light shooting up your spine, your backbone, in the subtle body, the energy body. It pierces all the chakras that are stacked up on top of one another. This light pierces the top of the skull and goes into the space, up, up, and up, as high as you can allow it to go. It's not a force that you're pushing it, you're just allowing it, like an SOS shooting up into the sky, asking for divine support. We'll activate the chakras beginning at the base of the spine. Move up to the heart center, middle of the chest. Move up to the throat, clear the throat. Move up to the middle of the brain, the third eye. Float back down to the base of the spine and also the legs. Connect with the earth element. Na, 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 na. Move up to the navel chakra, the belly. Fill it with water. Ma, 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 ma. Move up to the heart center, middle of the chest. Also down the arms and hands. Set them on fire. Chi, 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 chi. Now move up to the throat, the mouth, the nostrils. Connect with the air element. Wa, 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 wa. Now move into the two eyes. Keep the eyeballs still, steady. Focus your attention on the brain. Connect with the ether, the Akash, or the space. Ya, 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 ya. Now the chakras are lit up. You're sending that ray of light, piercing all the chakras, going through the skull and into the space. Dr. Ply appears before you in a form you're familiar with, or a light. He sends two beams of light into your eyes, cleansing the karma in the eyes. Feel the karma burning in the eyes. Another beam of light enters your third eye. Through the forehead, activates the pituitary, the pineal. Third eye lights up, burning the karma. Lock on to Dr. Ply's eyes in his third eye with these beams of light in your eyes and third eye. Om Dram Dattatreya Shiva Baba Namaha. Om Dram Dattatreya Shiva Baba Namaha. Om Dram Dattatreya Shiva Baba Namaha. Now imagine Vishwamitra, the saint who gave the sound Brzee to Dr. Pillai to give to the world, especially at this time when we need it the most. Birth Brzee in your eyes, your third eye, and your whole body. Lock on to 3 rays of light coming from his eyes, his third eye into your eyes and third eye. Om Vishwamitraya Namaha. Om Vishwamitraya Namaha. Om Vishwamitraya Namaha. Now focus your attention on your third eye. Imagine red, blood red in your third eye. The goddess Durga appears. She has multiple weapons. She rides a lion or a tiger. She removes suffering of all kinds. Om Katyanyaya Vidmahe Kanyakumari Dhimahi Tanno Dhargi Prachodayat. Keep focusing on your third eye, this blood red in the third eye. The goddess Durga removes dukkha, suffering. Om Katyanyaya Vidmahe Kanyakumari Dhimahi Tanno Dhargi Prachodayat. Feel the third eye throbbing, tingling, like a breathing in and out of energy and power given by the goddess Durga. Om Katyanyaya Vidmahe Kanyakumari Dhimahi Tanno Dhargi Prachodayat. Now the goddess Varahi appears in the third eye. She has the head of a boar with the tusks to dig down deep inside of you and root out poverty consciousness, scarcity consciousness. Om Shreem Brzee Shri Swarna Varahi Devyai Namaha. Om Shreem Brzee Shri Swarna Varahi Devyai Namaha. Om Shreem Brzee Shri Swarna Varahi Devyai Namaha. Now keep your attention on your third eye. Fill it with light, the golden light of the golden age goddesses, pouring gold consciousness into you. Incredible wealth, health, happiness, peace, prosperity, enlightenment, heaven on earth. And we'll begin our practice. Third eye, the light and the sounds. Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee. The light in the third eye explodes in all directions. Shift dimensions. Now pour your attentional energy into the back of your skull. Tuck your attention up inside the skull, at the middle and the back part of your brain. Your intuition will guide you to enliven the cerebellum, light it up. It's the back door for the divine beings to come and enliven your brain through the cerebellum. Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee. The light explodes beyond the cerebellum in all directions. Shift dimensions. Now bring your attention to your brain, the front of the brain, sides of the brain, back of the brain, the top of the brain, the middle of the brain. Feel the neurons firing, lighting up, creating the space for the divine to come in. With the light and the sounds. Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee. The light explodes beyond the cerebellum in all directions. Shift dimensions. Now bring your attention into your nostrils. Imagine rays of light shooting up the nostrils, and where the two nostrils meet on the forehead will activate the pituitary, the pineal, the third eye. Light up the nostrils, light up the third eye. Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee. The light explodes beyond the nostrils, the third eye, beyond the body, in all directions. Shift dimensions. Now bring your attentional energy into your mouth. Feel the light expanding, touching the insides of your cheeks, the teeth, the tongue lights up, the back of the throat lights up. Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee. The light explodes beyond the mouth in all directions. Shift dimensions. Now pour your attentional energy down your throat. Imagine a blue light from somewhere in front of you, piercing your throat at the Adam's apple. It's a laser beam of powerful blue light that will diffuse stubborn karma in the throat. The whole neck lights up with this blue light. The chest, the back, the arms and hands are all blue. Dump the karma, release it, that is no longer serving you, and allow Shreem Brzee to come in and give you a new, fabulous karma. Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee. The light explodes beyond the body in all directions. Shift dimensions. Pour your attentional energy down your windpipe, into your bronchial tubes, into the lungs, all the way down to the bottom of the lungs. The light expands the lungs so they can release any toxic emotions stored in the lungs as an energy, and then replace it with Shreem Brzee. And the light, Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee. Imagine the light exploding from the lungs in all directions, beyond the body. Shift dimensions. Now bring your attention back up to your eyes. Pour the light and the sounds of Shreem Brzee in the eyes. Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee. The light explodes beyond the eyes in all directions. Shift dimensions. Now, put your attention on your ears. Imagine lights entering your ears, piercing your eardrums, going inside the skull, lighting up the face, heating it up. The skin, the scalp is tingling. The hairs are lighting up, standing on end. The whole head is lit up. All around the head in the aura is lit up. There is only light. There's no head. Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee. The light explodes beyond the head in all directions. Shift dimensions. Now pouring your attention into the trunk of your body, the front, the back, the sides of the torso of your body. Move your attentional energy into the heart, the lungs, the liver, gallbladder, spleen, pancreas. Fill them up with the golden light, releasing toxic energy. Pour your attention into the guts, even down into the pelvic region. Reproductive organs come alive. Kidneys, adrenals, organs of elimination. Everything is lit up. And breathing in Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee. The light explodes beyond the body in all directions. Shift dimensions. Now pour your attentional energy down your legs, into the feet, into the ground. Stabilize your practice, bringing the light and the sounds through your body all the way down to your feet, into the ground. Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee. The light explodes beyond the legs in all directions. Shift dimensions. Now put your attention on the chakras that are aligned along the spine. Imagine them lighting up, receiving the golden light and the sound vibrations of Shreem Brzee in all the chakras. Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee. The chakras are lit up. The third eye is throbbing with the light and the sound vibrations. Now look up with your eyeballs, keeping your eyes closed. Look up through your brain. Look up and up and up into the sky, into the space. Send out the signal. Call on the goddess. Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee. The light explodes like a rocket ship through the chakras, through the skull, into the space, connecting with Shreem Brzee in the space. Now receive the goddess entering you from the space, touching your skull, going around your whole body, lighting up your body aura, and then making her way into all the pores of your skin, going in deep, 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 connecting with your soul, lighting you up with the throb, the vibration, the light, the gold. From head to toe, you are Shreem Brzee. Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee. Internalize Shreem Brzee, the golden light, the throb of the sound vibrations of Shreem Brzee. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Peace to the body, peace to the mind, peace to the soul. Peace to the environment, peace to the world, peace to the universe. And just relax Take note of what's going on inside of you now. Make your prayer to Dr. Ply of gratitude for bringing your soul here. Thank one another for contributing to this beautiful space to experience the goddess more so than we could on our own, with all this group energy and intelligence. Pray for whatever you want help with. Thank all the divine beings who supported this practice today. And who are ready and willing to go and help those who need it the most. So we'll pray for food, clothing, shelter, medicine, clean water, love, unconditional love for people who are in isolation, lockdown, and they have nothing. May the divine go and intervene with our prayers. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. So thank you everyone. For those of you who need to go, we'll see you tomorrow. Second to last day. So all the energy is culminating from day one. And then those people who are going to stay, we're going to do our ghee lamp meditation. I'm just going to pull it over here. And for those of you who are new, all you need to do is gaze. So gazing doesn't mean that you have your eyes bug-eyed. It's just you're relaxed and all your attentional energy is going back into the middle of your brain where the third eye is. And then your attentional energy is like breathing in the divine beings who are going to come in and take the ghee. Ghee is gold to them. And they are gold. So they want to resonate with something here on the earth plane. And just like we have our favorite food or drink, this is it for them. So as you're gazing into the lamp, you may see different colors, you may see beings coming in, you may see nothing, but you just are teary-eyed, or you feel your heart, or all your chakras are rocking, or pain is leaving you, or pain is there, or negative thoughts are there. Just pour them into the flame like a fuel for the flame. Because the divine beings want to come and help, we have to invite them. So if we just say, no, I'll hold on to my pain and suffering, they'll say, oh, darn, I wanted to help you out. So just allow the divine beings to come and do that for you. And then I'll just put some more ghee in here because it kind of got used up pretty quick, drank it up. All right, so I'll move away from this screen. The lights are going to go down. All you will see is the ghee lamp. So, and then I'll bring you back when the chime goes off after 9 minutes. So enjoy your practice. You don't have to do anything. If a mantra comes, let it come. If it goes, let it go. Just be with the divine. All right, see you in a bit. Adjusting the camera. The lights are going down. Enjoy your practice and we will see you afterwards. And just let go of the gazing. You can keep your eyes open or closed as you take note or observe some message or some feeling, something happening inside of you during this practice. Make your prayer to Dr. Ply, of gratitude for bringing you to the teaching that is good for not only your soul and your own evolution, material manifestation process, but for everyone here. So we can thank them as well for creating the space that you could not do on your own. There's tremendous energy and synergy bringing in the goddess Shreem Brzee. Pray for whatever it is that you need support with from the divine beings who were here holding the space as well. And for those who need it the most. The lights are turned on. Adjust the camera. Hello. Thanks for joining those of you who need to go. We'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow night and Sunday night, last days. It's going to be fun. So have an amazing rest of your day or whatever it is that you're doing. Make sure that you do your 1008 chants of Shreem Brzee in the morning, once in the afternoon, and in the evening, if you can. Or at least listen to it, the audio or the YouTube videos. Those will be helpful for you to keep cultivating that energy, the vibration all around you. And then those of you who are going to stay, this is part of the call, or maybe you don't, maybe you're new. So this is part of the call where we can pop our messages on the chat, as some people have been doing. Lots of messages of gratitude to Dr. Ply, first and foremost, of course, because how else would we be here without him guiding us and saying, you need to fill your soul up because we are going through uncertain times. You need to diffuse negativity that's in your body, your mind, in the form of pain or anxiety or depression or frustration. Uncertainty is just so unappealing. And we can't kind of shake ourselves out of it because it's all around us. So coming here, you can diffuse it, even if it's just for a few seconds. It will clean you out and be with you hereafter. And then everybody here cultivating beautiful space. When we're grateful, then we're full of greatness. And when we're full of greatness, wow, nothing can stop us. So when we hit the ground running back into whatever the new normal is going to be, it won't matter what anyone else is thinking or saying or doing. We'll just be in our own little happy place inside. And not only that, we will own that kingdom or that queendom within, and we will attract situations that are going to help us to be more prosperous. So there are people out there, and we're not the only ones praying and chanting and meditating and so on. There are many teachers out there who are logged on to the divine and teaching or guiding their students to do whatever it is that is needed. So prayer is very powerful in community because you're communing. Even though we're keeping a real social distance, like a virtual social distance. Like how far out is that? Except we can feel so intimate at the level of the soul and the vibration, the throb of the divine. So that's awesome. And then you're full of that. So that's great. All right. So I'm going to just start from the top down of the chat. Oh, so many people from all parts of the world. I love it. Mm-hmm. And then we have some questions. Mario is saying, gratitude for this wonderful meditation with this powerful and beautiful feeling of love and blessing. Dr. Ply is a wonderful being from the universe. Absolutely. Oh, it's Maria. Sorry, not Mario. Maria. Melo. Beautiful. Lots of thanks. Scrolling down the chat. Melissa saying, greetings from New York City. We're at the home stretch of our Shreem Brzee adventure. Oh my God. It's awesome. So we're going to be sending out a survey at the end of this chanting session. And it just takes a couple of seconds. We need to know, hey, did you do 30 days? Did you do 48 days? Did you do all 57? Did you do some and then you came and went? How did you feel? What happened in your life? So we're not just chanting and feeling, all good here. It's we want to see and experience with you what has happened in your life. Is your life going smoother? Would you feel more graceful and the grace of the divine coming in, and then there's an ease even in the dis-ease of everything going on around you? Or if you're like me, I'm always praying for the stores to be empty so I can just go, and even if I might make a mistake, like I'm not walking in the right direction that the arrow is facing, that it's okay because I won't have to turn around and go all the way back again. So, that's so frustrating when the lineups or you just want to go. And the thing is, too, that really disturbs all of us is our loss of freedom. We used to be just able to pretty much, or relatively speaking, just, if we needed something, we would just go get it. And now we don't even want to go back. We forgot something at the store. No way am I going back. We will do without milk for a few days, because it's just the freedom is something that if we don't have that, what do we have? So being with the goddess, Shreem Brzee, she is going to help us to feel that freedom. And even if we have to go back, we'll just be laughing about it. So Teresa is saying, I would like to express great gratitude to this gorgeous god. That's sweet, Teresa. Sucharita for leading us daily, and also to our guru, Dr. Pillai. Blessings to all. It is our guru's grace. I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing without him. So it is, and it's not just something to say, it's his energy. You just feel it guiding your soul and keeping you protected and every step of the way. People might think, as Dr. Pillai said, that just chanting a mantra, saying a couple of sounds is kind of silly. What's going to happen? Well, we know. Oh my God, we feel it. Even if we've had our worst day, or we feel like our meditation or our chanting practice is just like the worst. All these thoughts are coming. There's so many distractions in our space. We're walking around. We're not really even focused, but being in this company of divine beings, meaning you, all of you, we're waking up to that intelligence that it doesn't matter how we feel. We're just committing, we're showing up. And that's about 80% of all we need to do. And then chanting the mantra, meditating, communing with everybody, creating that network of strong, strong vibrations to protect us. And thank goodness for technology, because we can just tune in and we know we can feel it. And then we know, okay, I may have thought I had the world's worst meditation, but thereafter things start to really shift. So whenever any of this negativity comes up, it's because we haven't been able to release it. So being in this space, the presence of everyone, the focus, the goddess coming in, supporting everyone, it just goes and cleans up, because that's what a goddess wants to do. It needs something to tidy up. So don't think, oh my goodness, it was the world's worst meditation. It's not. It was the world's best meditation for you because you dumped a lot of karma. So we are always looking to fill ourselves up or bring up our bank account, so to speak, of good karma. And it's not so easy to do. So having this practice has been really lighting it up, and that's awesome. My son started a startup, Aruna is saying. We need blessings for him to take his company to a top level company with finance. We need divine blessings. So when anyone posts their prayer on the chat or their intention for the practice, then it's going to get all the energy of everything that we've done throughout this hour or so together. And then it's like a text message. You just send it, neat, and it goes out. So God bless your son, Aruna. Tiny Tina says, things are happening. Yay. I joined yesterday and I was so happy. Dhriya Lakshmi. Okay. DJs from the Philippines, exciting to chant now. Okay, this is at the beginning. Great. Wow, Atlanta, Georgia. So Francisco Julia Diaz is saying, praying for Gabriel to come back home soon. Praying for my husband to come back home. Okay, God bless, Francisco. I allow the blessings to manifest. Yes. We have to be receptive to the divine, just like when we're preparing our body throughout the whole meditation and chanting process, and then we just open up and all that heavenly energy that's surrounding us. It's not just high, high, high up like a rocket ship. It's all in the whole space around us, and also that deep space within us, the kingdom within. So it's all around. So we're allowing this breathing in and breathing out of the divine. So I like that. Intention is beautiful. Allow the blessings. And Judy Engelbyer is saying at least 154 participants enveloped Shreem Brzee's. Oh, enveloped in Shreem Brzee's divine energy, golden pink love radiating out to all. Lovely. Evelyn is saying, thank you, Baba. I love you. DJ saying so much thanks, Sucharita. And to Dr. Ply for all these blessings happening to me now. Wonderful, DJ. You're getting some beautiful blessings. Indian Kitchen in the US says, thank you for the wonderful divine session. Evelyn says, thank you, Sucharita. Can we continue on with the group in June? Well, there's word that there's a wealth activation workshop going on, and please attend it. It's free on Sunday, I believe. Bhairavi, if you're still here, please post that confirmation, the link to join the wealth activation workshop with Dr. Pillai. We don't want to miss that. It's free. And anytime he comes out, and it is free, there is a big message from the divine. And it's not just the words he's saying. There is a transmission, a spiritual transmission, or darshan. And the darshan is what will diffuse your negativity that's blocking you from progressing materially and spiritually. So get the blessings. This is the new age, or the golden age diksha or initiation process. It's through technology. So don't think, oh my God, I'm never going to meet Dr. Ply and I don't have the means, the budget right now to take his courses. This is free, so do it. And then there will be a paid program for those who want to join. And then part of that program is going to be every day chanting like this by various teachers from Ply Center. So that will be going on in June. Serena is saying thank you to Dr. Ply, everybody here. Awesome. Amazing energy, Michael says. We have, yes, we do. Suzanne is saying pink and purple orbs. Wow, in a purple halo. Fabulous. Lovely. Rajput is saying divine thanks. Anish is saying thank you, Sucharita, and everyone present for the amazing energy. Judy Engel saying, Byrie saying, a beautiful angel surrounded in a pink and gold orb visits tonight above the flame and to the right. Ooh, cool. Oh, this is the ghee lamp. Okay. Divine royal purple light surrounds the lamp and a flame blessing all as the flame sways gently. Ooh, that's so poetic. It's awesome. And that's what it is to get into that divine state. You're just in this beautiful heavenly realm. And it's beyond the senses. Here's the thing is that people think, well, how come I don't see anything? Because it's beyond. If you've gone beyond the senses, so vision, smell, hearing, auditory, the taste, the touch. So if you go beyond, you can't see anything. You're just present to it. So sometimes people get caught up in, it's not to say that visions don't happen. They come like a flash, and then the person can see everything. But then people, others that don't see it, they think, oh, geez, I'm not progressing spiritually. You might have bypassed all that. So just trust that, as we have these different tools such as the ghee lamp gazing, it's a physical form that we can then relate to the gods or the goddesses coming in, and then they reveal themselves, and then it breathes in and breathes out. So in 9 minutes, look what happened. My God, the heavens opened up. So beautiful sharing. Thanks, Bhairavi. Teresa's saying, oh, the energy is tremendous throughout the whole meditation. Thank you, everyone. Ply Center Practice is saying, thank you, Sucharita and Dr. Ply, and everyone in this divine community. Pink and purple orbs. Awesome. Who's from Ply Center Practice? Cool. Aruna is saying, I see an angel. Hi, Vijay Lakshmi from Singapore. Nice to see you. Bhavana, thank you, madam. Okay, lovely. Gratitude for this wonderful experience. Priscilla is saying, Listra saying, thank you again. Very beautiful, very powerful energy. Elvia saying, DJ, thank you so much for the blessings. Now, hello from Thailand, Pratima. Nice. Thank you, thank you, thank yous. Lots of thank yous. Angels surrounding the golden flame and all who made this happen. Wonderful, thank you. Oh, TJ Surya, TJ. Baba bless me, my birthday today. Awesome, happy birthday to you. Wow, you are being birthed into Shreem Brzee, so Goddess bless you. Shushmita is saying, I feel too high energy after chanting. I lie down and sleep. Is that a good practice? And how do I utilize that high state to bring in materialization? I love your question, Shushmita. And here's what happens is it is high energy. And sometimes we just have lost consciousness of our time-space continuum, like where are we? So we're so high, we're so disoriented because the energy is so much stronger than we've been able to handle. That's why you keep chanting and meditating so you can manage the energy as it comes in much more effectively. It starts to integrate and you kind of catch up to it. But in the beginning, or even sometimes when it's, you're really tired and it just overtakes you, just go with it. Rest. And how does it help you to materialize? Well, God knows what you want. If you have a vision board, so recommend vision boards, or set your goals, or post-it notes that have the things that you want to manifest. And then you don't have to think about how it's going to happen, because if you do, then you're going to limit yourself. So you just have that vision all the time. And then if you drift off, you can be, oh, I'm in like a lucid state. I'm dreaming about my beautiful home, my beautiful car, my beautiful relationship, so on. So it's more that you get into a state versus how are you going to do it. You're already there, and just be there. So we're trying to pierce through the veil of illusion or delusion. And you just pierce through, and then you just pull your manifestation out. Not like maybe physically, yeah. Maybe on just energetically, you go to this high state, and then you just imagine yourself being with that manifestation, whatever it is. Shaddai is saying, oh, Michael is saying, Lord, Dr. Ply, awesome. Shraddha is saying, thank you so much. Saw a pink orbit on an energy field of purple light. The pink orbit wasn't present for the first 2 minutes, but appeared suddenly. Awesome. In the ghee lamp. Nice. Josie is saying that the ghee light tonight was amazing. Oh, good. I hope that people took some pictures. Can send them to me. Varsha is saying, which goddess is behind you with the lemons? That's the goddess Durga. So we'll talk about her in Powertime Practice tomorrow, because there is a service that Dr. Ply is offering through Ashraved Ply Center. And it's this fabulous service for the goddess Durga to remove suffering that is due to Rahu. So Rahu is the north node of the moon. It also represents the ancestors on the, I believe it's the maternal side. So our ancestors can be blocking our progress. And then because Durga is the overlord of Rahu, then she can help to dissolve those sins of the father, so to speak, that we inherited. What were we thinking? So the goddess Durga is really strong, and then she will be for some time. So she wanted to come in because it's her day is the 8th waxing moon, one of her days. And she has all these weapons, and she's got this beautiful face, and she's just smiling, and no demons will come near her because they will just get destroyed just by her presence. Amrita is saying, very beautiful, and thanks to everyone for making this happen from Kerala, India. Nice. Vanashri Mutin is saying, deepest gratitude. I've seen 2 lobes colored pink in violet. Haigriva. He's the goddess, or he's the guru of Saraswati. So that's beautiful. And then Haigriva's face was in the pink lobe, and his body was the violet lobe. Thank you, Sucharita. And I love being here. We love having you here, Vanishri, and everybody else. Melissa's saying, wow, Brzee in my third eye, Varahi near the flame. Thank you, Sucharita. Your meditations are so potent. Thanks to Dr. Ply for the blessings back in the Brzee verse. Come on, you have to put hashtag, Melissa. We've got hashtag Brzee economy. We have Melissa's now is hashtag Brzee verse. I love it. Lots of thank yous. Balwinder is saying, I saw a balloon. Cool. Catalina is saying, thank you to everyone, Babaji. Arjun saying, oh, Arjun, this is good. Thank you for sharing. I have great news to share. Just by chanting Shreem Brzee, I have manifested not 1, but 2 jobs, 1 full-time and 1 part-time. I am feeling grateful for this practice to Dr. Ply. Oh my God, that's awesome, Arjun. Congratulations. And that's what we want to hear. What's happening with you? Even if it's not something material, but you just feel so happy for no reason, or you feel healthier, like you feel like you have more energy, or your thoughts, things that used to bug you, push your buttons, nothing bothers you anymore. It's not that you don't care. It's just that, wow, that used to really drag me down into the pits of despair. So that's what we want to hear is, how is it going? because we can't manifest if we're miserable. Well, you can because you just really, really want it. But then it doesn't last very long, or you're not satisfied, so you're still miserable. So manifesting really requires joy and happiness, like creation, creating a baby. Whoa, it's so awesome. It's a miracle. The baby comes and you go, you can't even speak. You're just like, that's heaven. That's a miracle. And then you just sit and stare at it forever. So that's awesome. So please share your manifestations, because this is what Dr. Ply wants to know. Hey, these people showed up and they chanted. What happened? So we're also going to send you that survey, and please share that, because we will share it with Dr. Ply. And then when we do that and he sees your name, or he knows, even if he didn't ever meet you, just like in the beginning, I didn't even think he knew me. And he pulled me out of a crowd of like 500 people. That girl. That's when I was a girl. A long time ago. And now I'm like this old lady. No, I'm just kidding with you guys. Melba's saying, I feel teary-eyed out of sincere gratitude to the collective, you, Sucharita, and yes, to Dr. Ply, to Shreem Brzee. I was so happy when I was experiencing myself as Shreem Brzee. Hey, great, Melba. That's what we want to hear is, did you feel Shreem Brzee? Because today was so potent it was lined with the cosmos. It was the perfect setting for Shreem Brzee to be there. Venus, Friday is Venus day. The overlord is Lakshmi. The 8th waxing moon, Varahi, Shreem Brzee, Durga. The goddess, lots of goddess energy. Purva Falguni, the star, is all about the goddess. This is just a goddess day. So if you felt her on some level, for even a fraction of a second, that is, you just opened up. You went in. You grabbed her energy. And their energy, gods or goddesses, it's like a wink of an eye or the click of a digital camera, and everything can change. Just like you win the lotto and you get the news and you're like, my whole life just changed. It flashed before my eyes. Everything changed just so fast. Thanks for more, Mike. Awesome. Lakshmi S is saying, thank you, beautiful goddess. You're truly dynamic. Blessing to us all. Babaji's love is beyond words. And our love for him is beyond this world and life. Absolutely. So beautifully said, Lakshmi. And that's like a message from the goddess Lakshmi. Because that's why we come to the Guru. We don't know any of this. We couldn't even study it for a whole lifetime, or perhaps even, millions of lifetimes. So the soul's journey will come back again and again and again. And thank goodness that we have connected with Dr. Ply, because at this time when it's so dark, so uncertain, fear, anxiety, anger, like when we're chanting Shreem Brzee, how can you even think of those kinds of thoughts or feel those kinds of feelings? It's gone, So that's the grace of a Sadguru. It just will help you to focus on what is the highest, and the highest is the easiest, and the easiest is the fastest, and then the fastest is the lightest, and the lightest is the brightest, and it's the enlightenment, and boom, 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 miracle consciousness. Vinod is saying, woke up at 4 a.m. UK time, and guess what I had the privilege to drive into is the gazing lamp. Very clearly saw Dr. Ply watching the lamp. Thank you, Sucharita, for running this marathon. Hey, that's a great manifestation right there. Showing up right at the right time and getting the blessing of Dr. Ply popping through the ghee lamp, 4 a.m. That's Brahma Muhurta. That's the time where you just are present, and the God will come, or the Guru will come and then bless you. So that's great. Inspirational for all of us. Claire is saying, when is the end of this group? The end is tomorrow. Sunday night. Eastern Daylight Savings Time will be the last. So it'll be May 31st, Sunday night, Eastern Daylight Savings Time. That might translate to or convert to Monday, depending on where you are in the world. I'm looking for a physical healing miracle for my body. Can Shreem Brzee bring healing for the throat and body? Absolutely. Because the sounds are karma busting sounds. And where's the karma? It's in the throat. And why in the throat? Because all the chakras are moving up from lower vibration to higher vibration, and it gets stuck here. And before it can get to the third eye. And why? And it makes sense because, for example, when we get sick or a bug gets into us, it usually comes in through the throat. We get a sore throat, and then we swallow it or we take it in. So karmically, physically as well, the negativity gets stored in the throat. So keep Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee. Shreem means the goal. Focus. Here's the goal, right there. And then Brzee, Brzee, and keep chanting and visualizing the goddess going in and just cleaning up the karma. Mushumi is saying, thank you so much. Could see pink and purple balloons in the right side of the lamp all throughout. Wow. The goddess, Petronella saying the goddess and Buddha showed up in the light. Much gratitude for the opportunity to experience many blessings. So this is spiritual technology that we can use to tap into these divine realms, because why the heck would we want to be on a spiritual path if we're not going to do spiritual things? So in the old days, we used to, go to the ashram and hang out there, and the ashram is the world now. In these days, even the Dalai Lama, he got kicked out. He didn't only get kicked out of his kingdom over there in Tibet, he got kicked out of Tibet, and he is on the go. So this is the time where everyone is just, okay, the world is the ashram, including myself and my space. Chile. Awesome. Today I kept seeing people that needed prayers while I was chanting. That's awesome, Gina. Your cabin looks like a temple. It shows positive energy for us. Thank you. Wait till you see my puja room. Sometimes I do these calls where the puja room is there. Whoa, lots of things going on there. Ritu is saying, heart full of gratitude to Dr. Ply for choosing me to do the meditation, pick me up from my negative mindset and feeling hopeless and anxious and feeling depressed. So you're picked up out of it. Way to go, Ritu. Loads and loads of thanks and gratitude for such a great spiritual moment to the whole group, sprinkled around the globe. Dear Sucharita and Dr. Ply. Nalini, nice. Magic. Mushimi said, I saw exactly the same in the beginning and then turned into a being with pink head and purple t-shirt. Awesome. Melba saying, I would appreciate understanding the use of limes and lemons. Absolutely, Sucharita. You've been a fantastic facilitator, teacher, leader, disciple. Nice. So the limes and the lemons, what you do is you take a lime or a lemon, and we've been talking about this throughout these chanting sessions, but I'll just show you an example. So instead of you absorbing all kinds of negativity, you take the lemon or the lime, or you can use a coconut, and then you can just imagine it absorbing the negativity. And so it becomes a surrogate spiritual tool that will absorb whatever karma is no longer serving you. And then you can put it on your eyes, your nostrils, your mouth, all the sensory organs of perception, because that's where the karma comes in. It comes in those holes in our head and then the pores in our skin. So you can put it around your brain, you roll it around, you can roll it around your arms and legs and your whole body. Some people sleep with their lemons. They never sleep alone again. They sleep with their lemons. I mean, if you want to sleep with someone, sleep with a lemon. And then they wake up, cut it. So once you roll the lemon around and you can feel the karma leaving you, because the karma is like what weighs us down. It's so heavy on our shoulders. We're trying to keep our head above the water. We can't breathe anymore. We're drowning in our karma. So it will help to, release any negativity. And then you can roll it around your chakras all the way down. Any body part that's full of, like if you have a bad back, then you can lay down and then just roll around, and you can have multiple lemons. And then once you feel like it's all out, and you will feel it, and then you can cut it. And when you cut it, you throw the lemon away. It can go in the garbage, it can go in organic waste, or it can go into nature where nobody is going to see you whipping lemons out. And be discreet. So that's it in a nutshell. Surrogate technology, better for you to do that. I always tell people, put it on your grocery list and have 7 a lemon for each day of the week. And then you can use it at any time. You can start your day with it. You can end your day with it. You can buy more than 7. But I buy 7 lemons, 7 limes. And then if I have more classes, I always have this kind of thing going on where I've pierced it with the veil. This is Lord Muruga's veil. It represents the chakras and the brain. So I don't want any negativity coming in, rocking my chakras the wrong way. So it just comes, you just put it in there and you just leave it. And then once the class is finished, for me, all the negativity that maybe has come knowingly or unknowingly, and intentionally or unintentionally, we don't know, because it's energy. So it's not to judge, it's just to be alert. Oh, something is hammering my head right now. So you can just take your lime or your lemon. Also, you can see in the background in the plant, there's a lime. This is the trident of the goddess Durga, and it represents the Sushumna. So again, the chakras are all lined up. This is the middle ray of light. So this is like the Sushumna, and then this is the Ida and Pingala. So these are in Kundalini energy. It's bringing this energy up, and then it is getting rid of the ego, the karma, the Maya. It's connecting you with the Trinity, and it's skewing any demonic forces, any negativity, just the presence of it. So you can also do that. You can take your lemon or your lime, and then just like in the background, you can see, and then you just pierce it like that. And then you just have it, you can leave it on your desk for some time. You don't want to leave it for more than overnight, because then the karma is kind of hanging out. So get rid of it. Some people say, oh, I leave it there for days. Don't. Get rid of it right away. So that's what I'll do after this class, is I will just get rid of all these. And people might say, oh, that's such a waste. Oh, yeah, well, I would rather have that than a migraine headache or pain in my body or karma that is not, on the radar for me. It's coming out of nowhere. So it gets dissolved away. Hopefully that's helpful for you, Melba, and come to Powertime Practice on Saturdays. We're having our last one at 10 a.m. Eastern Daylight Savings Time tomorrow. And then next week we are starting a new time slot. So everybody on the other side of the pond from here, North America, we're going to start here at 10 a.m. or 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Savings Time, which will be early morning for everybody in the East. So there's no reason why you can't jump in and before you get off the bed on Sunday, for you guys, come to Powertime Practice, or even after you get off the bed. People do their shopping with Powertime Practice. They have getting their kids ready to go to their activities or whatever it is they're doing, and they just have it playing. And we'll talk about the latest and greatest of Dr. Ply's teachings, how you can connect with everyone from around the world in various courses, and we'll answer your questions. Shared experiences are amazing. Amazing. So we've been doing that with Dr. Ply's Grace and Blessings. It's free. We've been doing it for, I think we're on our 8th year. So every weekend, who can do that? Only you guys can. So come to that. And then you'll find out all of these things and more. So Anna is saying, I always wondered the third eye between the eyes and the pituitary lower, sometimes the reference does the same. Yeah, so come again, Anna, to Powertime Practice, you'll find out. So really, it's like you have this third eye area. So the pituitary is right here, just behind the forebrain. And so it's like the pit stop. So it's the pit stop before. So it's kind of where the human karma is that's blocking your ability to get into the third eye. So it's part of the third eye complex, that it's more human consciousness. And then as you go in deeper into the pineal, then it's more divine consciousness. So it's opening up. And then, so it's part of an apparatus. And then in between the pituitary and the pineal is the third ventricle in the brain. Now, this is all happening in the subtle body that corresponds to those similar body parts in your anatomical body or biological body, your physical body, the brain. So they're just kind of like landmarks for us to relate to as per the citizens, what they said. Okay. And then that, so it makes a little stage, a dancing stage for the human to become more divine as it comes in. And as your energy from inside of you comes. So it's part and parcel of the same thing. Today during the gazing, I couldn't sit still and started singing Jai Jai Radha Ramana Haribol, clapping my hands and dancing. What I saw was 2 balloons, like getting ready for celebration for all. Hey, Kalyani. VS is saying, thank you so much. And all the good souls, pray for each other. Babaji. So thanks to the universe and God, have a great day. Oh, thank you. VS. Jane Jackson. Thank you, Dr. Ply, for the opportunity given a new experience for me. I feel like I'm growing internally. Thank you, sir. Awesome, Jane. That's the main thing. We want to grow from the inside. We're already done or doing that on the outside. So we want to experience the blessings that are there, the treasure that is within us. We need to feel it because no one else is going to show us or do our lives. So it's so important. Inner work is so important. That's the highest. So it's great that you filled yourself up. Is the brow chakra, the third eye, the same? Magic says, yeah, sure. See, I'm just saying, yeah, sure, because there's a lot more to it. And come to those other courses. They're free. So come and find out about it. Judy saying, what a priceless treasure of videos to watch and rewatch again whenever you need additional Shreem Brzee infusion. The divine and powerful group energy here is awesome. Yeah, that's what people are saying, that they were, they couldn't come to the live, so they watched it and then they reviewed the day before. And they were just like, oh my God, it is eternal. So we open the door. Today is Friday. It's the 29th of May. So, okay, fine. We open the door. Then eternity comes through. So that eternal moment is there, even though the day and the time frame was behind our past already. The energy of the divine is there. And that's what you want to tap into. Whoa, fill yourself up with that. So it's kind of like you don't miss if you missed in time, in earth plane time, you don't miss the energy because it's there. It's recorded. That's the beauty of now, is that we have the technology. Uma's saying, amazing synergy. I saw a being, gold, pink, dressed in a purple gown. Wasn't sure if it was an effect of the light. It disappeared when the lights went off. Felt it was Dr. Ply. Awesome, Uma. And so, see, no one can negate. This This, we own this. We own this experience. No one can say you didn't see that. And even if they say, no, you didn't see that. Okay, thank you. I did see it. Please pray for my son's promotion. Okay, definitely. We do. Sangeeta is saying, I would like to pray Dr. Pillai by walking around his picture. Is it necessary to place his picture on a chair? Can it be on a small table, stool? Yes. Any mantra is best. If since you found out about it here, Sangeeta, just do Shreem Brzee. Any mantra is from the guru is the good one, the right one. I wish for a beautiful and thick mustache and beard. Okay, Sharat, awesome. Thank you for your daily commitment and to everybody present. Nice. Pray that money I've been waiting for will come soon. I've been waiting for 3 years. Okay, Josie, you got it. Keep putting Shreem Brzee into it. For us is saying, words are not enough to express gratitude to Dr. Pillai. Thank you so much, Sucharita. God bless you, for us. I'm going to respond to your email as well. Melissa Love says, yes, Satin Judy Angle. I was thinking the same. We'll definitely revisit them, especially because we don't know when this is going to start up again, or this energy of this group. Holy cow, it's like gold. And the holy cow, Kamadenu. Dr. Pillai just talked about that. Oh, yes, and a reminder to everybody, watch those videos on YouTube. Dr. Pillai's latest and greatest videos on YouTube, Pillai Center YouTube, also Instagram and Facebook. Pretty powerful messages. Free. Go get filled up. Okay. Mel was saying, my prayers that my daughter and I enjoy unconditional love and enjoyment so that we both experience Shreem Brzee and learn from Dr. Pillai. And here's the thing, Melba, is that that intention will be baking inside of you like a beautiful cake, if you like baking. So imagine it being so sweet. And that's what Shreem Brzee does. In fact, she makes divine relationships. She just wants everybody to have comfort and joy and happiness. So beautiful. And it's unconditional because the divine is unconditional. So when we're radiating or resonating with the divine, it won't matter if your daughter is following Dr. Pillai or not. You're just going to be rocking her genes because you share them. Even if it's an adopted child, you share the soul genes. You decided to come together and be parent and child. Hello from Chile. Wow, from Chile. So Byervy is saying, Wealth Activation Series has Dr. Pillai giving a live empowerment on this Sunday, May 31st at 9 a.m. Pacific time. So go on to Pillai Center, and then there should be a rotating banner that's Dr. Pillai's live Wealth Activation Workshop. My magic is saying, my prayer is to live on my own home at the end of the year. Good for you. And here's the thing, people in real estate, or you want to buy or sell a house, or you want to move, maybe you're leasing, you're renting, probably a good idea right now. The market is so unstable. But the prayer to move, like house and home, is all in the domain of the goddess Shreem Brzee. So it's great. Thank you, Sucharita, everyone. Asking Brzee prayers, chanting, physical healing. Yes, we mentioned that. And have more friends, have more love, kindness from family and friends in the world. So this is what it is. Once we visualize that inside of ourselves, and we are really friendly. So whatever we want, we have to be that. So if we want love, you be love. If we want unconditional love, you be unconditional love. Ooh, can we do it? Yes, with Shreem Brzee, all of a sudden, like things that you were just like never would happen are happening. So just keep doing that. Rama's saying, wonderful experience. What's your recommendation to bring more discipline and consistency? I tend to plan, chanting, and otherwise, but most of the time deviate from it. Well, the thing, Ram, is happens to everybody. Me too. So you just have it playing, either on YouTube or have it on, download it onto your phone as an audio, and you just play it all the time. It can be low volume, like you can't even hear it, but the vibration is there when you're working, when you're driving, when you're walking, going whatever you're doing. You're in the shower and it's playing. Dr. Ply wants us to do this as a daily activity, meaning that it's part of your, like, brush your teeth, do your Shreem Brzee. You're listening to it as you're brushing your teeth. You're not like, okay, now I must go light a candle and sit down, and you don't have to do that. Have it playing all the time, 24/7, in another room where no one is in, but the vibrations are in the house. So don't worry that you're doing it, you forget to do it, because you can't forget to do it if it's playing all the time. And what will happen is you will tap in and you will just start chanting. And then all of a sudden wherever you are, you'll just be like, wow, the mantra is still with me. I'm Padmaja from Bangalore. Today I missed the chanting. Hope I will join another time. So you can, Padmaja, you can watch the recording. And then you can join live 2 more days. That's it. Claire is saying, sending Shreem Brzee prayers for everyone here. All your prayers to be heard and answered for your best good. I love it. Great intentions. What time tomorrow on Astroved? Not really sure what you're asking. Listra. So Kay Reddy is saying, thank you so much, Dr. Ply, everybody. Amazing feeling, praying for the world to heal and be blessed financially, and always be blessed with love from Dr. Ply. That is a great blessing. Lakshmi Pantula is saying, thanks, Sucharita, amazing experience to meditate with you. Well, you're meditating with Dr. Ply and everybody here. Rosa is saying, since yesterday, I'm able to hear Babaji's voice chanting Shreem Brzee in my mind almost all through the day and in everything that I'm doing, even while talking to people. There you go. I forget who that was who said, I'm not disciplined. You just listen to it, keep doing it. Froz has been doing this for some time, and then it will start to chant inside of you. So you don't have to think about it. You'll just experience it. When I was just saying, thousands of gratitude to Goddess Sucharita and Babaji for this opportunity. You're very welcome. Katie's saying, is Mother Mahalakshmi the same as Mother Rahi and Mother Shreem Brzee? I would say, in a nutshell, yes. Arjun is saying, I will share the miracle that happened in my life in the survey. Thank you so much, Sucharita. Oh, great. Thank you, Arjun. Juliet is saying, you look so young and beautiful, Sucharita. I was just saying to my neighbor, oh my God, I have a puppy. And it's almost a year, 11 months. And so far, so good. But today, she got away. And here I am, a 60-year-old. I'm running across. I was like, I'm too old for this. And the puppy's like running circles. And oh my God. My neighbors, one neighbor came down the street with her car and she said, I'm just going to stay in the street so no cars will come, as the puppy's like running back and forth the street. The other neighbors next to me. And she's like, okay, I'll stand here in the yard. Finally, all 3 of us kind of cornered the puppy, and the puppy was just like playing. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm not young. I'm not. So thank you so much for sharing that, Julieta. I wasn't feeling so today. And that's what happens with the divine. Like the decades don't matter anymore. What matters is that the energy of the goddess or the god is in you, and you just glow. It's not because you're doing anything super special. Yes, you have you watch your nutrition and you stay away from things that are gonna, bring your energy down. And then keep doing your chanting, keep doing your meditating, keep having it playing all around, and choose to do things that are not going to knock down your consciousness. Like, we feel like the life gets sucked out of us, or the energy gets sucked out of us when we sit and we're on the internet, we're just surfing or video games, or getting into Netflix, binge watching or whatever. And that is just knocking our consciousness down. So to bring your consciousness up and to keep it up is just to, not that you don't have a life, because I'm busy, I got things going on. And so it's just a matter of keeping doing your practice and keeping filling up your body, your mind, your soul with this timeless energy. In fact, they say, whoever they are, but they say that the gods are between 16 years and 25 years. They never get older than that. So Dr. Ply said there will come a time as we evolve where we'll turn back the hands of the clock of time, meaning that you will look youthful all the time. And you'll not just look it, you'll feel it. So, and that will be our natural state of being. We won't age. The cells won't age. Evelyn is saying, tell us about Baba pulling you from a crowd, please, Sucharita. I'll tell you that tomorrow. Come to Powertime Practice, or tomorrow here. Ask me again, okay, Evelyn? Brzee, Melissa's saying, back to work this week, scheduling clients every day so far, have already gotten my rent covered. Hey, hashtag Brzee economy, hashtag Brzee verse. Thank you for that sharing, Melissa Love. So this is people who say, well, I'm self-employed and I don't know if I'm going to get clients because it's all, hands-on or whatever. With Shreem Brzee, she will show you. That's how it will happen, and the thought will come to you, and then people will come to you, and you'll just be like, whoa, what recession? So that's awesome. For that miracle, Cinema saying, thanks to Dr. Ply, to everybody for the profound breakthroughs. Yeah. So people say, oh, I want to get out of my karma. So karma is because we wanted to learn something. We did. What were we thinking? But it was good, because then we knew, okay, I can't do this. So there has to be divine intervention, and you have to break through it. So the breaking through it is your karma, your good karma that breaks through it. But okay, that is because of the practice, because of the divine intervening. You're so aware of it that you learn the lesson without having to, we always say, touching it karma light, so it's not full on. It's you touch it and okay, lesson learned. Okay, great. And it's only due to the grace of the divine. So the breakthrough, we cannot we cannot miss the karma. We have to touch it somewhere. And then the breakthroughs are that the divine comes in and does it all. And then you go, okay, thank you, bye-bye. Uma's saying, I've also heard Dr. Ply chanting in previous sessions, but thought that someone had played a recording simultaneously. No, because nobody can log into this. This is just me. And there's no, well, there's Dr. Ply. He's coming through. I am gone. I don't even know. Seriously, everyone, sometimes I don't even know where I am, and I'm thinking, did I say something? Where am I in the body part? Because it's so strong, the energy that comes in, and it was like, oh, my nostrils. Oh, well, it doesn't matter anyways. So that's how I know Dr. Ply's come in and just bonked us, all of us, so that we will kind of be under a spiritual anesthetic, and then he can get in and give us the experience. So perhaps you did hear his voice coming through, Uma. Larak is saying, everything that you speak of, what today is, definitely happened to me. This is a message from me. So thank you. Thank you so much. Awesome. Lots more thank yous. Pratima is saying, so I just joined you from the past 2 days now, and I'm sad that it's ending now. Can I listen to the recorded? Yeah, I think we talked about that. Yes, please do. Continue on, because we want to keep building this. If you're just coming in now, you can build it and build it and build it. And maybe you want to go back to the first one that we did and then build on it and build on it and build on it. So on YouTube, on this channel, we just started, I don't know, maybe a couple weeks ago, but on SoundCloud, it's there from several weeks ago. Well, April 5th was when we started with coronavirus Nashimashi, and that's a real negativity crusher during this coronavirus uncertain times where it's pandemic. And then Dr. Ply said, okay, you broke through. So now chant Shreem Brzee. So if you want to do that, you can do that too, or do whatever you want. Maybe you'll just listen to one, but just get it in you. That's all that's needed. Julieta saying, so many blessings. I need to write a gratitude book. Big bow to you and glory to Baba. Yeah, you can. And we all recommend just write in a journal or write yourself emails and stick it in a folder, because we won't know how it all rolled out for us, because it will just go so fast. And then we'll say, well, nothing is happening. But when you look back, you go, oh my God, what am I saying? Nothing is happening. Look at everything that's happened. Look at where I was back then, only 56 days ago or 55 days ago. Lots of love. Melba saying, every time you talk about lemons and limes, I've been too high to say with accuracy what was said about them. So thank you. Okay, good. Brothers and sisters, please read about Islam, Quran, and nice to see. Yeah, that's great. So people who come from different backgrounds, different religions, cultures, traditions, we honor everyone. And Dr. Ply says, honor your tradition, go deep into it, go explore it, because that's divine too. And it may be part of your journey to inquire about it. So nothing is right or wrong. No God is better than the other God. And my God's better than your God. Then we start wars. It's not a good idea. So we want to just honor everything. All that is divine is here on the earth plane and on other planes as well. And it's just that it's coming and manifesting in different ways of being, because our souls are so unique. They need to kind of finish up with some traditions and explore others. This is the time where everything is happening. Look at the internet. It's all available to us. So thanks for that reminder. Frozen is saying, hi, Sucharita, we can do 108 Shreem Brzees while rolling a lemon and lime, using the same lime for another 108 Tirani Lakantam, or should we do, you can do either or. If you want to be conservative or economical, you can do. No hard and fast rules, because it's your intention for us. And two, sometimes I'll feel so much negativity in just a couple of chants, and I'll go, ugh, get that one done. Others, I'll just have it and I'll be rolling it. I'll be sleeping with it all day or all night or whatever. And then I'll call, okay, now it's full. So do what you need to do. No hard or fast rules. What food or Navidyam do you offer the goddess as part of your daily prayers? I will say to you, a banana, whatever is on hand. When will the survey be shared with us? I believe it's going to be this weekend, maybe Sunday night, Eastern Daylight Savings Time. Are we supposed to share our email address for getting the link, or will it be made available in YouTube description box? Hey, Arjun, you've got intelligence. Most likely it will be maybe in the YouTube. Maybe it'll get sent out, and then anyone who participated in it, you can just respond to that. So it'll get sent out to Ply Center, everybody, even if you didn't participate, even if people didn't participate in this. And then they'll come over and they'll participate in it on the recording, and then they can fill it out too. If you come to Powertime Practice, you'll see some pujas. Melissa's saying, yeah, come to Powertime Practice. Okay. Powertime Practice. Blessings for your job. Absolutely. Claire saying, can we play Shreem Brzee daily with the volume off and still get the bed? Put it on 1. So very, like a whisper, Claire. And again, put it in a room that it's not going to disturb other people. They won't even know. But you will feel the vibration when you go in that room. You go, whoa. All right. So I have to get on to my next call. Michael's saying, I've been seeing ladders all the time. Ladders to heaven, Michael. Yeah. Judy Angle is saying, stairway to heaven. There it is. All right. We've gone to the bottom. Hopefully I have responded to each and every one of you, and I'm so happy to do that because I don't know if the chat shows up, but the people who are joining here in the recording, they will know, hey, this is the interaction that we had with people on the chat, even though we weren't speaking to one another. And I feel like I'm doing some sort of soliloquy or something. But it's not that way at all. I'm so happy that you are all sharing and caring for one another, and you feel the love. And then when we have this kind of practice, we can convey that kind of response to our family members on WhatsApp or text, or so it's a choice for us to be that everywhere in life, to see the goddess Shreem Brzee in all. Even if someone is having the world's worst day, bless them. Just say, God bless you. I hope everything works out. And even if they come back and say, you don't mean it, you go, okay, but I'm still hoping that everything works out for you. So we're going to go off air right now, and then we'll see you in Powertime Practice tomorrow. We'll see people who are in Mystery School 2020 Premium program. I'm going to be there sharing, storytelling. It's going to be awesome. And as well as Radhapur and everybody in that program. And then we'll see everybody on Sunday who's in Shreem Brzee Collective for one of our final calls together. And where else are we going to see each other? Well, probably here on those 2 nights, Saturday and Sunday. Please come and invite people. Let's really send this to the stars, to the moon and the stars and back again, with more and more energy and all the grace and blessings. So God bless you all. God bless Dr. Pillai for guiding us to be together. Really fabulous karma that we just tapped into and continue to enjoy. We'll see you tomorrow night. Namaste.